Welcome to It's a Veggie BLT PETA, which stands for I totally suck at video games but love to play them anyway. But this is a special April Fool's Day list. This is normally I would have my anime tier lists that happen at the end of the quarters, but now I have my anime tier list. April Fool's joke. Okay, yeah, no, sorry. I don't know. I was thinking about tiers and some anime tiers, and I was like, fuck it. I'm gonna do a weird, stupid list for April Fools because I can. And you can't stop me. But you can stop watching this video, but you shouldn't because it'll be informative, I swear. First up is Ghibli Tears, or Ghibli Tears. I still don't know how to pronounce it. This is an ugly little kid crying. Pretty sure this is from My Neighbor Totoro? I don't actually remember. I just looked up Ghibli Tears, and this is the image that came up. And there's just like little tears, and there's like, you kind of see snot tears coming out. That was probably not for the best. I just messed up my whole screen. Whatever, it doesn't matter. Snot tears and little drool tears, and like, it's not pretty. It's not pretty. I don't like it. I mean, it's visceral. It's real. But I don't like it. So it gets C tier because it's too real. It's too real. C tier. See what I did there with the tears? It's too real. I don't like it. But that's okay because next is Gundam Tears. This is from Gundam 00. I think this is Setsuna from Gundam 00. I've never finished Gundam 00. I could not handle Gundam 00. It was too much for me. And I thought I'd like it because there's pretty boys. But this guy right here, he doesn't just want to be a Gundam pilot. He wants to be a Gundam. And that's why he cries. He cries because he is not a Gundam. But the tears are nice. They're kind of like I'm manly, so I'm going to keep the tears in my eyes. I'm not going to let them fall yet because I'm angry that I'm not a Gundam. So it's pretty. It's nice. It gets the emotion across, but it's not like a full tear. But I like it better than, honestly, actually, hold on. We're going to change my rating. This one's a C. This is D tier. I don't like it. It's D tier. It's ugly. Stop it. It's D tier. Oh my gosh. Okay, cool. I got this. That one's a C tier. That's like a standard I cry and I'm pretty, but manly tier. Next up is Fate Tears. So it's a saber from Fate. I don't know what Fate this is from. I literally just googled images. But that's Saber. And she's crying, and it's probably raining, and it's very dramatic. She looked good. She's got the whole like woe is me thing going on with just like the two tears down her face. It's hard to tell with this image because I blew it up. I apologize. Yeah, that didn't help at all. Let's make it smaller. Maybe making it smaller will help. Quality on this April Fool's video. It's not gonna be good, okay? But anyway, it's pretty. She's got the pretty tears going down. Her face isn't all scrunched up like this biatch over here, but she looks good while she cries, and I like it. And she's actually crying and not just like I have tears in my eyes. This is a B tier. This is a solid B tier cry. Anime tearing cry. But then next we have the shonen manly cry. Actually, the old school shonen crying. This is Vegeta from Dragon Ball Z. And he's crying. He's kind of the same frustrated as Setsuna, although I want to be Gundam Boy. But Vegeta's manly enough to let his tears actually fall down his eyes. Because he's frustrated because he wants to be a Super Saiyan. He really, really wants to be a Super Saiyan. And god damn it, he's going to try his best to do it. But he cries tears of frustration because he wants to be a better person versus wanting to be a Gundam. I'm just making this shit up. But it's a pretty good cry. I mean, it's not like a sadness cry, so it's not my favorite kind of cry, but I give that a solid B tier as well, because he one-ups Setsuna because he's actually letting the tears fall down. And it's Vegeta, and I like him better. So, there's that. To combat the classic shonen crying, we have classic shoujo crying. This is Sailor Moon. This is my first anime that I knew was anime. Because Voltron was technically my first anime, but I like rented that shit from old video stores. Sailor Moon I watched on TV! And look at this. This is like a this is a beautiful tears. Like you can, it's hard to see again because my image quality is quality. But there's two colors to these tears. There's like a line. You can see there's like the light blue on top and then a darker blue on the bottom. Like this is multicolored tears. They are skyrocketing from her eyes. It is beautiful. I love this. She cries so much, and it's just, you can tell that she's got the best cry going on. Look at that big mouth along with the cry. Like you can hear it. You can hear it in your head how she's crying. So this is this A tier or S tier is the question. Like I think I have to give it A tier because it's not my perfect cry, but gosh dang, this is a damn good cry and damn good anime tears. Like this is what you aim for in the business. Okay, we're not, fate tears are getting in the way, so we're just gonna move you over here a little bit. But yeah, so you know what? No, we can't. We're gonna put you back there, but we're gonna make you slightly smaller. We're gonna make you smaller. Screw fate. Nobody likes fate except everybody who likes fate. Yeah, so Sailor Moon tears. Those are A tier. Those are like classic quintessential. Oh no. Oh no. What have I done? I forget how to fix this. I fixed it. But yeah, those are the like quintessential tiers that I grew up on, so they get A tier because they're multi-level tiers. They're good. Next is pretty anime sports boy tears. And there, look at this. Look how beautiful it is. They're dropping from his eyes from both sides and meeting in the middle on his chin and a little tear blub. Like, come on, that's beautiful. And he's got like the glisten in his eyes too. I guess so does Setsuna from I Am Gundam, but fuck that. The Rin tears. He got a little bit of the water. Let's see if I can. He's got a little bit of that water coming on the sides, and then it drips down. And like I said, the fact that it's showing the little drips along the way, and how it splooshes in the chin, and he's so pretty, and he just wants Sosuke to be happy and healthy. But Sosuke is a self-sacrificing, or I should say, he's kind of a masochistic guy who wants to just fulfill his wish of swimming with Rin one more time in a relay, and Rin's like, but I want you to be safe and happy. Why would you tell me these things? Like, he's beautiful. He's a beautiful crier. Look at that. That's so pretty. He's a pretty boy. But it's not S tier. It gets A tier because he's very pretty. But I mean, it's Kyoto Animation, so it is also pretty. But I don't know. It's A tier. I like it, but there's better out there, I'm sure. I tell you what's not better is original OG Deku tears. Look at that. Look at that ugly ass tearing. Like, I know it was for comedic purposes. Comedic, yeah, that's how you say it. Comedic, like Kamina from Gurren Lagann. It was for comedic purposes that he cries like this. He's all like, whoa! And he does have like the extra super splooshiness, which reminds me a little bit of the Sailor Moon tears, but it's not as good. It's not multicolored. It's uggo, and you can't hear it as well as you can hear the Sailor Moon one. The mouth is open, but it's like a weird mouth. I don't know. It's not good. It's not good. This is a D tier. But you know what? There's a redemption. Because Deku get better. He got better. Look at that. This is messy tears from Deku, where he's got the Rin thing going on, where although the image crops off so you can't really see it, the tears are globuling on his chin. They're coming down both sides. There's a lot of them. There's even more than Rin, but he get docked some points because I don't like nose tears or nose snot when people are crying. I know it's realistic. I don't care. I don't want to see nose snot, okay? But this is definitely a much better look than D tier. D tier, yeah. Like, if I had to watch somebody cry, I'm gonna pick this Deku, not this Deku. So let's put you back in the D tier, and let's put you. You get a B. It's a B tier though because of the nose snot, but it's good. It's a better effort than the other one. Next up is possibly a famous scene. I don't know how these things work, but this is from Fire Force. This is an ugly cry. this image doesn't do it justice. There's a whole like 30-second to a minute scene of just somebody having the time of their life animating this ugly ass crying, and is ugly, and Anime Club all made fun of it as we watched it. We're like, wow, that is a terrible crying scene. That's one of the worst crying scenes we've ever seen. And it is. It's definitely terrible. And she makes these little noises like while she's crying, and she makes this terrible face, and it like squinches up. And I'm sure like no knock to the animator, like whoever animated this scene, he was doing his thing, but it also conflicts with the animation of the rest of the series, and it looks different and it's ugly, and I don't like the character either. But even without that is an ugly cry, and she makes the weird noises and the animation. So this is a fail tier, because I failed to care about your crying because it was not good. Screw you. That crying scene from Fire Force. And then last we have, oh, come on, no, that's not how we do this. We move you up first. There we go. We have Terry Bogard from the, sorry, Deku, you're cutting into Terry's space. That's fine, it's just white space. Terry Bogard from the Fatal Fury, the motion picture. And I think you can tell from this, it's a little hard to tell from this image, but you could probably tell that he is not just crying regular tears. No, this isn't just your regular clear tears. This isn't even like your white tears to show contrast. This isn't even your two-tone Sailor Moon tears. Terry Bogard is crying tears of blood. So, like, I don't think you can beat Tears of Blood. He is so sad and angry that his emotions just erupted into tears of blood streaming from his eyes. And in the movie itself, it comes from both eyes, and he goes like, ah, because like his lady friend just gets killed, and then he has to fight the bad guy, and it's a beautiful moment, and it's tears of blood. That's an S tier. Boom, right there, baby. Terry Bogard and his Tears of Blood get the S tier on this anime tier list of tiers of anime characters as they cry tears. And that's my list. That's my April Fool's anime tier list. I don't think I need to change my rankings. I think I stand where I'm at. We got fail tears. We got ugly cries that I don't want to look at. We got just like generic manly cries. We got like also slightly generic but better looking or pretty crying. We've got like super classic crying and very pretty crying, and then Tears of Blood. That's it. That's the best of what I Google image searched for like 5 minutes yesterday of people who are anime characters that are crying. So happy April. It's April 1st, April Fool's Day. Unless you're watching this not on April Fool's Day, in which case, happy whatever day it is, and have fun, and watch some more anime, and find some better anime crying pictures, and maybe I'll rank them in a real list. But until then, all you get is this April Fool's anime tier list. It's a veggie BLT pita! I totally suck at video games, but love to play them anyway.